Wind and solar power are the best renewable sources of energy that rural residents in Tanzania can utilize, not only whilst awaiting to be connected to the main grid. Mini-grids are technically and commercially viable for a high-density population that lives outside the reach of the national electricity grid. The Tanzanian government estimates that about half of the country's rural population could be served by off-grid options in a cost-effective manner. Mini-grids could provide access to electricity for 9.1 million people in Tanzania. Encouraging small-scale wind energy in Tanzania has been the mission of an NGO called I Love Wind Power Tanzania, in running a business to manufacture, install, sell and maintain small wind turbines. This has originated from a commercial wind technology company which noticed that rural communities are the niche market which has not yet been reached enough. A training of entrepreneurship is the first step in the business plan to sell wind power sustainably, so that the future business managers can go and find their customers, which are mainly public institutions such as secondary schools or dispensaries. Arthur Karomba, the director of the NGO, and as well the director of the attached business Wind Power Serengeti Limited, explains.
Our business model, normally in I Love Wind Power Tanzania, normally we establish renewable energy cooperative societies in the rural communities, and we train them how to build the local-made small-scale wind turbines starting from 1 kilowatts capacity to 5 kilowatts capacity. And we after establishing this renewable energy cooperative societies, we train them actually how to design, how to construct and how to maintain the system. So after this training they are more competent on designing, constructing and the maintenance of the whole system.
So the Renewable Cooperative Society owns the system, keeps their windmills going and cashes in the bill at the end of the month, which the customer is hopefully paying to make the system sustainable. Such a local enterprise is then left alone to provide energy to their customers and is only visited by a wind power expert from the NGO when there is trouble. With great success, the first partner project between I Love Wind Power Tanzania and Engineers Without Borders from Warwick University, UK, took place in 2013 in the village of Kemgesi, Serengeti region, Tanzania. The group of British and Tanzanian experts installed a 1 kilowatt wind turbine to provide electricity for a girls' boarding dormitory at the local secondary school. Since then, many more turbines have been installed in the country.
Mwaka 2013 tukapata wageni ndio wakatupa wazo la kutengeneza umeme wa juu wa upepo. Mwaka 2014 pia ndio tukatengeneza la pili. Wageni hao pia wakaja. Ndio tukaunga umeme wa hybrid, yani jua pamoja na upepo.
Also to train the members of the cooperative to know how to maintain and use our systems, is to maintain the wind turbines and solve any problems. The work we do will become sustainable. So that's why we are focusing on the training aspect. We want to make sure they are trained and that they can continue to make this work sustainable.
Yeah, the challenge which we face, the wind technology is not very much known in many rural communities. So we are trying very hard to do the awareness of wind technology. And another challenge which we think we are facing is that people think when they have grid electricity coming toward their area, they think now they should forget about renewable energy, which we think is not correct. Renewable energy are still needed, even if the grid comes, because as you know, in our grid, national grid, more than 70% is non-renewable energy, and to tackle this climate change, which is a problem, worldwide problem, a global problems. We need to work very hard to move to renewable energy. So in I Love Wind Power Tanzania, we feel it's our duty to make awareness of wind technology and all renewable technologies to try to save our environments, especially our forests in our rural communities.